3, 2, 1.
Hi guys. Okay, I'm doing this really early today because I've got a full evening going on, so I'm doing this really, really early for Parasearch Radio show update for this week. Okay, so what happened last week, first of all? Oh God, it's so hot, isn't it? I am not moaning, but it is a little bit warm out here. Okay, last week on Parasearch Radio, the Parasearch Radio UK, I always get this bit wrong, Parasearch UK Radio Encore show, we talked a little bit about cryptids. Hi guys, watching, I think. Oh, the chat is crap. Anyway, so what happened? We talked about Mothmans. We talked about cryptids. We sort of talked around all sorts of topics to do with cryptids for a change. Jay loves a little bit of a cryptid, so we thought we'd have a little look at those for that week. Then on the Paranormal Concept show, we looked at Fire in the Sky, the Travis Walton affair. And I had Cole Hutchinson and Mark Manley on that show because we couldn't go a week without Mark shouting aliens for us. So he came on that show and we had a look at that fascinating case file of one of the most famous abductions stories in the ufology world. Now, on the Paranormal Concept now I've done Paranormal Concept show. God, it's so hot, I can't think. On the Supernatural Chat show, we did a replay of the Malcolm Robinson interview. And then on Haunted Histories, Penny was talking with William or Bill Tabone. Hi, Stephen. Hi. He all about Melbourne jail, Ned Kelly, and all that sort of stuff. Fascinating with her history again on that one. We love that show. Then on the Spectral Zone, we had the amazing Bear Medicine Walker on talking about animal totems and how animals can bring spiritual messages to you and how to connect. That was a very busy chat room on Thursday evening. Love to see that going on. Then on Friday evening, myself, Kaz and Carl were back in the studio talking about extrasensory perception and telepathy. And we ended up halfway through the show dragging Ashley Nibb on because we were talking about telepathic interaction, which is his little bag, really. So that was really, really good. Like that show. That was went on for a bit too long, but we ran over. Sack the boss. So what I'm saying. On Sunday evening last night, myself and Claire were in the studio and we were talking about where Clay had been to the Hay House convention and met some people, and we talked about inspirational speaking and power of attraction, or the law of attraction, and we talked all things spiritual and what Claire had been up to. So if you miss any of our shows, then go over to YouTube, Parasearch Radio. Click, like, share and subscribe. Hi, Jay. Mwah, love you. Jay has been out and about again this week. He picked up the lovely Rick Rose and has brought him home. So if you live out that way, then be prepared for shenanigans is all I can say on that one. Love Rick Rose. Love that man. He's adorable. Love my Jay as well, but love Rick Rose. Okay. So what have we got going on this week on Parasearch Radio for you guys? Well, tonight on the Parasearch UK Radio Encore show, we talked about time travel last week. It plays live on a Thursday on the Paramania channel. We like to have a round table discussion. Myself, Jay, the lovely Teresa, and David Erickson joined together in the studio, and we pick a topic, and we usually start with something quite wacky, shall we say, and then we talk around that. This week was no different. We started off with an article that I'd found on somebody that was alleged to have time travelled, and that led us into a really interesting discussion, and we covered all sorts of things like paradoxes and quantum leaps and butterfly effects, and oh my goodness, it went round and round, and it was fascinating, thoroughly interesting topic, that one. We didn't even cover the sides of it, but it was a really good show. Thoroughly enjoyed that one. That's playing tonight at 9 p.m. on the Parasearch Radio Spreaker channel. So when that's live, go and have a little listen to that one. Now, tomorrow evening on Tuesday, the Paranormal Concept show, our lovely Paul Our lovely Paul. He should be quiet more, Jay. We love what you've got to say, particularly when you bring your smarts out. Anyway, the lovely Paul even is having a week off. He's taking a week off. I am joined in the studio by a guest co-host, Gary Bradfield, and we have a lovely guest called David Young on the show. And we're taking a look at the Rendlesham Forest event. A lot of controversy surrounding that particular topic going off in the ufology world. It's been going on for a little while now, but we're going to break it down and we're going to have a look at it ourselves, particularly with some of the, shall we say, planned experiments coming up. Hi, Gary. Hi. Coming up in that forest. So we're going to break the Rendlesham Forest incident down and actually take a little look at that and see what's been going on in regards to that one. I say a lot of controversy surrounding that particular incident. I've been there. I've been to Rendlesham Forest. Fascinating place in so many ways. Oh dear. On Wednesday evening, we have got the Supernatural Chat Show with Mr. Sean Cadman. He's coming back from being away himself, so I'm not quite sure what he's got planned for this week yet. But we shall see. It's always a mystery with that one. Love Sean Cadman's show, though. Such an easy manner. Loves the guests he gets on and isn't shy to bring out some of the more harder hitting topics that hit the paranormal sometimes. So we're looking forward to that one. We'll wait and see what he's got planned and in store for us this week. Followed at 9 p.m. by Haunted Histories. Our lovely Penny is back in the studio. This week she's talking to Carlo Zucic. Now, he is from Ohio Researchers Banded Brothers is where he's from. And what they're talking about the death car. Now, this was a railway carriage that actually crashed. 26 people died in that, but they still have instances of activity happening around that. Not only that, but they're also going to be looking at another case that is the Torso murders of Cleveland as well. So that she's always a fascinating show. She gets some really interesting people who know their stuff on to talk about those and have been out there investigated as well, so they know what they're talking about. So that's happening on Wednesday. Now, on Thursday evening on the Spectral Zone with the lovely Kaz Rooney, she is talking to Windy Tree Paranormal. Now, this is a guy-only kind of investigation team, very tech-heavy. They know their tech. And so they're going to be focusing on the tech side and breaking down a little bit of what does what and who does what and where it goes and what you should do with it and what your readings are, you're actually getting on the tech. So that's what's going on Thursday evening. We love getting paranormal teams on who are actually out there in the field doing it. Always get a different perspective on how to investigate and new ways of doing things as well. Ohio Brothers. Well, she told me Ohio Researchers Banded Brothers. So, yeah, probably is the same people, the Ohio Brothers. You probably just shortened it down. Kaz does rock. She is awesome. And so she's got Windy Tree Paranormal in the studio talking about tech. Now, on Friday evening, we are dealing with I don't want to say controversial. It's not controversial. Touchy, I think, is the expression for this one. We're having a look at the cases of stigmata. What is it? How we're doing it? How, why people get stigmata and the belief systems that are behind that. So we're actually having a little look at that. Jay, get in touch with Penny and Penny will hook you up with that one. Yeah? So do that because she knows them. And the guy is called Carlo Zucic. Hope I've said that right this week. I didn't get it right last week. So the Dark Mirror Show, we're looking at stigmata. Now we have got the beautiful and amazing Jamie Krashner back in the studio. We love Jamie. She is awesome and she is so good at this kind of topic. And so when we said to her, we're going to do stigmata, would you like to come on? She was like, hell yeah, she said. So she's coming on with us on Friday to talk about this stigmata, which is where people bleed from the points of where Jesus was supposed to have been on the cross, those kind of points. So that's what we're talking about on Friday. Now, on Sunday, on the Spirit Dimension, I'm back in the studio with the lovely Claire Hinks. We have also joined in, we're not joined in at all. We're also being joined by Lisa Michaels and Heather Prince. Now, we've had them on a few times before because we love them. We love how they're doing and they're evolving and their life coaching and their spiritual ethos to the way you can improve your life. And they've just launched a new thing called the Hunch Club. That's now launched. It's now available to join. So if you want to know a little bit more about the more spiritual way of doing things and mindset changes and how to manifest things in your life that you want to manifest, join us on Sunday and get to hear all about the Hunch Club, because those ladies are freaking awesome. So we've had them on a couple of times before, so you should know them by now. And when the four of us get together, it is brilliant. We all gel really well. We all know what each other's thinking. So that's what we've got going on Parasearch Radio this week. Again, aren't we good to you guys? Another eclectic mix, shall we say, of shows for you. Now, we know the football's on. We know that it's a big thing. We know that our lovely team, England, bye Jay, see you later. We know that our lovely England team are doing really, really well. However, there are no excuses to miss your favourite shows on Parasearch Radio. They go live every night at 9 p.m. or 8 p.m. on a Wednesday. If you miss them, you can go over to our YouTube channel. They all go up onto the YouTube channel. Hi, Andy. Oh, I love the way he's already telling me about stigmata. I just ask Andy Mercer. He'll give me all the research I need. Over to our YouTube channel, Parasearch Radio. Click like, share and subscribe, and you won't miss any of them. So you can watch football, and then you can go over to YouTube and listen to your favourite shows. Now, Spreaker also have an app that you can download onto your phone where you can find Parasearch Radio and listen, so you can walk your dog or go to work or do whatever, your housework, phone in the pocket, earphones in, listen to the shows that way. Plenty of ways you can catch up with your favourite shows on Parasearch Radio. On that note, I'm actually going to go now because I've got an incredibly busy night tonight. But 9 o'clock, Parasearch UK Radio Encore show is going live, all about time travel, and we shall see you in the week. Take care, everybody. Love you all. Mwah. Bye.